Well, it looks like I've got them blocked out. They were getting in between where the seam was on the, put some more pins in, so. And they are still going into the swarm trap too. So. We'll catch you later. Well, there are more going into the box and to the entrance to the tree, so I think I've got success. Good afternoon. It's August the 12th and we're here at the Fulton Trap Out. And currently there aren't any bees at the entrance of the tree, but I'll blow some smoke in here. Did that earlier and 3 or 4 of them come out of there, so there's still bees in the tree, but they're still going to the box. I checked the box earlier and there's no sign of a queen in there, so she's still in the tree. I don't know if this is the bees from the other colony or if this is another colony of bees, but they are sure coming and going from this hole. Well, here we go. We got them trapped out. We'll see what happens. I think it's the same colony, it's just a different entrance. So it's September 1st and they found another hole. I blocked it off and been smoking them out a little bit. I don't think they're going to get back in there. We'll see if that keeps them out. Got to finish closing that up. I don't think any more is going to come out right now. Well, we're going to give it another week and see what they do. They're trying to get in there. They're trying to get in there and they're not having any luck. And there's a few trying to get in over here. Not having any luck. So we'll see what happens. Good morning, everyone. It's September the 10th, about 10:30 in the morning, and I'm here at the Fulton Trap Out, and this is what I see. Big cluster of bees on the tree. I'm hoping maybe the queen's in that cluster, and I'll put her in the box and the rest of the bees will follow in. So I'll be bringing you along as I do this. Okay, well, I'm up here on the ladder. Here's a closer look at that cluster. I'm looking for the queen, and I'm not seeing her yet, but she could be underneath these bees. It was cool last night, and they clustered up to keep her warm. This is what the hole looked like that I plugged up the last time I was here, or screened over the last time I was here. There's some dead bees there. There's some bees on the outside of the wire. But if you look inside, there are bees inside trying to find their way out. So I want to see if I can find that queen, see if she's out here. And I'll bring you along. Well, I decided to see what I had in the swarm trap. This frame was in there. It's a drawn frame. I don't see anything in it, but there were bees on it. So I shook the bees off of it and decided to use it to try to collect up this bunch of bees here on the tree, and it seems to be working. They're moving onto the comb. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that queen, and if I get her, I'll let you know. Well, it's my lucky day. Looky here, I've got the queen. I've got her in this clip. I've got a lot of the bees off of the tree here with that comb. I'm gonna see about getting some more of them. But I've got the queen, so I'm gonna set her over here on the box so the other bees that are in the air can start finding her. And then we'll put her in the swarm trap here in a little bit. Okay, as you can see, I've opened up a small portion of this screen so the bees that are up in this area here can get out much easier and don't have to find their way back through the tree to one of the cones that I have on the tree on some of the other entrance exits. For the most part, the bees that were here on the tree, I've got into the hive by putting the frame against the tree here, just covering over the bees with the frame, and they moved on to the frame. These are some that are still looking for their queen that was in this area here, so they'll eventually move into the trap. There are a few bees coming out of the cone. They're finding their way out. These are the ones that got left behind when the queen left. I still have the queen in the trap clip on top of the trap. There's 2 frames of drawn comb in that trap, and they're empty. My plan is to release the queen in there and close the discs to the queen excluder to keep her in, and let the other bees come and go as they can, bringing in nectar and pollen. And within the next couple of days, I'll come up here one evening and close them in the box and haul them home. I need to let the bees in the tree have time to find their way out and into the box. So I went ahead and marked this queen. See if she's gonna turn around here so you can see the mark on her. It's a yellow dot on her back. She was just turned around a minute ago. I'm gonna release her down in here and see if I can catch it on camera. Let's see. We're here by where these drawn comb are. Hopefully she doesn't fly. She tried to fly when I tried to get her in this cage, so we're gonna open it up a little bit. There she goes. And there she went down in there. So we got her in the hive. Okay, well, I've got the hive closed up. I've got the disc turned to queen excluder to keep the queen in. As I said, there was no resources in the hive, but hopefully they will start bringing in some resources. When I get a home, I probably will transfer them to a regular box and start feeding them a little bit. But that's going to be a couple of days. I want the bees to zoom in on this box and call it home before I move it. That way when I come up here one evening, it will be able to close it up and put them in my vehicle and take them home. Well, another successful trap out. I hope you enjoy these videos, and if you like this one, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you get updates on this trap out and all my other bees. And till we see you out the bee yard next time, happy beekeeping, and thanks for watching. And I'll keep you updated on this one. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's September the 12th, about 1:40 in the afternoon, and I'm here at the Fulton trap out. I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like a swarm trying to move in. I'm gonna have to take a look and see what's happening. I thought I had them all trapped out, but not sure what's going on. Well, I'm up here on the ladder to get a closer look. Looks like maybe it's the bees that were left behind in the tree finally come out, and they're trying to find a new home, but they're going back to the wrong spot. There's fewer in the air now than when I got here, and there's more and more going in. I opened the swarm trap up a little bit so it makes it easier for them to get into the trap. So I'm gonna watch them for a while and see what they do, and I'll be back to bring you along. Well, there's bees coming out where I left the hole up here for them to get out of, but none seem to be going back in. So I'd say it's what I thought. Just the bees that got left behind are finally coming out of the tree today. That's what I come up here to see, if they had come out yet or not. But they're working on it. There's some more coming out. So I'm gonna watch them for a while, and hopefully they all go into the box here in a little bit. They settle down and go into the box. Okay, well, what I've been doing is putting smoke in this entrance down here. And then the bees are coming up out of here pretty fast. You can see they're coming out of there like crazy. Let's see if I can get you a picture of the bees coming up out of there. I'm going to try to drive them out of there with smoke. They're going to the box. They're still coming to some of the other entrances, but not very many, and when they collect up around the entrance, I put some smoke in there and drive them off. But they're coming out of here really fast. Be back whenever there's a change. Okay, well, I'm back. Look at them pour out of there now. Well, here's what it looks like up here in the tree. And down there on the box, they're starting to settle. So hopefully the ones up here in the tree will get the message. I'm gonna give them a while and I'm smoking again. Well, you're not gonna believe this. I found another hole in the tree. And in the process of getting ready to cover it with a cone, I found a marked queen there by the hole. She's got a white dot on her. See her in the tube there? So I am going to put her in this tote and hopefully the bees will come to her. And I'm still going to close this hole up to keep them out of the tree. I'd say it was a swarm moving in earlier when I got here. So I'll bring you back whenever I get this covered up. Okay, well, I've got this hole closed up. They're coming out of there now a little bit at a time. But there's still a lot of bees all around the tree. I'm gonna come down off the ladder and show you the other side. They're all by that entrance. And up there around that entrance. And you can see my tote up there. And they're starting to go into it a little bit. Not like I'd like to see them, but they're going in a little bit. There's not as many around this entrance over here. There's still quite a few. So I'm gonna watch them for a while and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, I'm back up here in the tree. There are quite a few more bees in the tote. There's still bees all up that limb that way. There are bees down here, all over the tree here, and over in here. But they are working their way into the tote. So I'm hoping they'll eventually all go into the tote. I'm going to leave them alone for a while and try to let them settle down. There's still bees coming out of the tree, so I'm not sure. This may be the queen that was in the tree. The queen I got on Sunday may be a queen from a swarm that just happened to bivouac on this tree. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to end up with 2 colonies, looks like. Okay, well, I'm ready to give it up. I think I've got all in the tote that I'm going to really get into the tote. There are a few still on the outside, in the air, and around on the tree. But I still have the other trap, and any of them that are left here behind, they should go to that other trap and be accepted into that colony. So I'm gonna get this down out of the tree, and I'll be with you in just a moment. Well, this is a look of what's in the tote. There's quite a few bees in there. It's hard to, there, you can see them on the inside, down in there. So we're gonna call it good. I'm gonna get my ladder stuff taken down. Reset the queen excluder on that trap, and we're gonna head back to Jeff City to get these put in the box. Okay, before we go, one more quick look of the bees that are outside the box and around the tree. There's some here. Get down off this ladder. Don't know if you can see it or not. There's a few around that. And if you look up there, there's a few up there. But for the most part, most of them are either in the tote or in the swarm trap.